emotional player, but an extremely talented one. We saw all of his emotion, all of his talent on display yesterday, and if he can bring the same kind of energy, Portland has a chance to win Game 2 in San Antonio on Monday.
But here's a player, Rasheed Wallace, who has been plagued by inconsistency his whole career.
Open man, Larry Johnson for three. No good. Dudley, the offensive rebound, tied up by Jalen Rose. And they call a foul, I believe.
Crowd reaction. The crowd reacted for a couple of reasons. First, Allen Houston knocked down Reggie Miller. Then on this play, Rose thought he had a piece of the ball, and it was a clear tie-up. And the officials say no, he got right there at the top.
But is it better to get a jump ball or a foul? I think it's better to send Chris Dudley to the line here. Oh,
that is not what you said last week.
Okay. Take that, said Chris Dudley. Dale Davis and Chris Dudley in this game, two of the worst free throw shooters of all time.
Now that is some bad company to be in.
I thought Olden Polynice was in that group as well. What happened to Olden?
Smits hands it off to Mark Jackson, who's back in the game for Indiana. Jackson, Miller, Smits, Rose, and Dale Davis. Childs fouls Mark Jackson.
The idea is not to let Jackson catch the ball, but Childs also has to realize he's doing a very good job of making Jackson work. When he's that far out on the floor against the clock, he's trying to wave off Van Gundy, but I'm sure Van Gundy's not going to listen. He's going to get him out of the game, and Charlie Ward's going to get back in.
The reason Childs was waving him off, that's his third foul. He wanted to stay on the court, but Van Gundy says no, and here comes Charlie Ward.
But give the Knicks credit. Their point guards, Ward and Childs, have not been hurt by Jackson down low. The pressure on everybody else on the perimeter has been able to stay at home. Now with 3 fouls, Chris Childs has to sit down. And really, Mark's contributions have been at the foul line and on defense as opposed to posting up.
Well, you know, a lot of the playoffs is mental toughness and resolve. And the Knicks have shown new resolve, better mental toughness. And, you know, they feel that they can beat this team.
Less than a minute left till halftime.
They should have taken Reggie Miller out to keep from getting a foul here.
Houston working on him. Allen Houston over Miller, couldn't score. Miller the rebound. Indiana looks to tie, could take the lead with a 3. Jackson working down inside, finds the open man. Rose. Rose couldn't get the bounce. Out of bounds to New York with 27.4 seconds left in the half.
New York's rotating, collapsing defense has just been too quick for the Pacers, who haven't had their traditional good looks.
Well, the guy they like to have in the corner is Mullen, and Mullen has not been able to play because of the quick team that's been out on the floor. They come to Sprewell, 2 seconds between shot clock and game.
6 to shoot. Sprewell on Rose. Miller made a swipe at him, got it away, and then Smits with a foul, bailing him out with 2 to shoot.
It's a good call. Rick Smits had nothing but arm. Drives into the double team. Reggie takes a big gamble there, and while Sprewell's trying to recover the ball, Smits just hammers him over the back.
So Latrell Sprewell, who's hit 24 of 28 at the free throw line.
And one of the big impetuses for getting Latrell Sprewell, besides his individual offense, was the ability to get to the foul line. Latrell Sprewell, one of those rare players who can just make the other team foul him time and time again.
Brunson's in the ball game. He's replacing Ward. They don't want him to pick up a third. And Camby is in the ball game. Don't want Dudley to get another foul.
Sprewell hits the free throws. It's a 4-point New York lead. Final seconds of the first half. Jackson got it up and no good as the first half comes to a close. And the underdog New York Knicks behind Larry Johnson's points in the first half. 11 of them have given them a halftime lead. New York coming into Market Square Arena and leading Indiana at halftime 44-40. Now stay tuned for the Prudential halftime report coming up after these messages. You're watching the NBA.